Hey, we're reacting to gaming stuff again, specifically like video game release stuff, Nintendo Directs and all that. Yeah. Here's my thing. Switch needs to have an update already. I don't know, Switch Pro, Switch 2.
Well, they've already been talking about like the next Nintendo is coming out sometime.
For like 3 years.
In the future.
For like 3 years. I remember when everyone was hyped for it, and then they announced the Switch OLED. And then, who comes in and steals their thunder by actually releasing an upgraded handheld like video game console? Steam. Steam one-ups them in so many ways, and not only that, but they have actual repair diagrams on how you can repair your stuff, repair like the Steam Deck yourself.
Yeah, out of those two, which one do you own?
I don't own a Steam Deck because I have a computer. But I was gonna say, dude, for mobile gaming, if I could get one, I would. I mean, as much as I love the Switch has been a great console, but it is starting to feel its age. Like Tears of the Kingdom, with no anti-aliasing. Like, you pointed that out to me. I looked at it.
It hurts to look at.
Yeah. Which, I know there's going to be people out there saying, just get the M Classic cable. That'll solve all your problems. Like, you shouldn't have to buy a third-party accessory in order to make your console do better. It's like, I just want to say that...
You know what doesn't need an update, and yet they're already talking about the next one coming out?
Oh, no.
The fucking PlayStation 5.
They've already released the Slim. Why do they need to upgrade anything else?
They're switching to the next generation, and they're wanting to do 8K this time.
Ugh. Sony, here's my problem with that.
I foresee consoles being a dead thing in about 10 years. But I think that between the three companies, Nintendo is the only one that has a chance of continuing it. But for the most part, I think Microsoft has already decided that they're going to let their exclusives go to the other consoles to make more money. I think they're probably going to stop making Xboxes at a point because they've done nothing but lost money on them since they've been a thing. And I think that Sony is making so many bad decisions that they're going to be not far behind.
Sony has an opportunity to actually like do something worthwhile, but they won't because they're stubborn. And Nintendo finally started playing ball with Microsoft, and they're actually working together, and that's what actually caused Square Enix to start talking to Nintendo again, and that's why we got the Super Mario RPG game that everyone was dying for. And here's to hoping that we get something else like that in the future. Who knows? But
I'm thinking that it's going to end up being just Nintendo as a console thing going forward, and when they don't have any competition, they're going to get real shitty again. They'll probably start jacking up prices while never jacking up quality, if I had to guess. But that's just a far-out prediction. I'm not saying that's happening anytime soon.
I don't know.
I was saying if things keep going the way they're currently going, that's where I see things ending up.
I can see that, but here's what I'll say. Nintendo has the opportunity to do something to change up their game. They have the opportunity to. Will they, though? This holiday season, we'll see if Nintendo's actually willing to leap into the next generation and leave the Switch in the dust. I don't know. Anyway, we got the showcase lined up here. Let's check it out and let's see what's up. Nintendo.
By the way, I usually don't watch these just because there's only really like one thing that I'm looking for from Nintendo, and it's never going to be on it.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase.
And what's that?
Metroid Prime.
Well, Retro Studios is back in control of making it. And honestly,
I thought they had been the entire time.
no. Originally, it was another firm that was under Nintendo. I think it was Nintendo EAD Team 3.
But they scrapped it and restarted it about 5 years ago now. And
Can't remember.
We still haven't heard anything else since then.
Well, if it's Retro Studios, I'm trusting them.
I just want to see something. I just want to see anything. A teaser. It doesn't even have to be gameplay. Just show us a teaser or something, you know? Come on.
Well, all in due time, man.
What? My whistle.
You know what?
Whistle. Yeah.
You know You know what I want? I want another F-Zero game. Damn it!
That would be dope.
In this presentation,
Another thing that
we'll be
seems like it's
focusing
never
on
gonna happen,
Nintendo
along
Switch
with a good
games
Star
launching
Fox
in
game.
the first half of 2024 from our publishing and development partners. Okay, let's get into some headlines. Strive to survive.
Oh, grounded on Switch.
Don't care. Got it on
Get
Steam.
ready to embark on an enormous adventure of pint-sized proportions. After being shrunken down at the hands of an evil corporation, you must explore a vast, immersive world right in your own backyard. Assemble your crew and work together in online cross-platform
looks
co-op
really
with
bad.
up to 3 friends.
By
Or
comparison
take
to
on the
graphically,
adventure
yeah.
solo.
Yeah.
Gather
Comparison to,
resources
like,
to
what
build your
PC
base
looks
and
like.
craft weapons,
Good God.
armor, and tools to
like a
improve your
PlayStation
chances
2
of
game.
survival. Use the tools you craft to forage plant life. But watch out, you aren't alone out there. Work your way through the campaign to uncover the mysteries of the backyard. Or build, share, and play your own creations in Playgrounds mode. Do you have what it takes to make it big in this minuscule world and fend off its creepy, crawly inhabitants? Go big or never go home when Grounded launches on the Nintendo Switch system April 16th.
Okay.
A tale of destruction and renewal unfolds in this return to the Ender Lilies world. This once flourishing country sits atop
I haven't
a
played the
realm of
first one
buried
still. It's in my
magic.
backlog.
Homunculi, artificial life forms created as the country flourished, were meant to bring about a brighter future.
I hope this doesn't spoil the first one.
As Lilac, you'll reluctantly bond with and journey alongside a homunculus who played a pivotal role in the country's demise. When the magic buried beneath the surface became corrupted, the citizens fled upward to escape its reach. But those who lacked power and wealth remained abandoned below. Along your journey, you'll battle rampaging homunculi. Upon liberating them, the creations will join you on your adventure, becoming your companions and lending their aid.
Neat.
What awaits Lilac and the homunculi at the end of their journey? Find out when Ender Magnolia, Bloom in the Mist, launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
Looks very cool.
It's your adventure.
I played just a tiny bit of the first one when I was testing out all my games that were in my backlog a couple years ago, and it seemed pretty fun. I just still haven't gotten to it yet. But yeah, like Metroidvania type stuff, I usually am down.
Your way in these Nintendo Switch games. Explore an interconnected world of puzzles in this charming adventure. Slide across rows and columns on a sprawling gameplay grid where everything moves when you move. Solve puzzles by venturing out into the wilderness, helping out the townsfolk, and taking down monsters in handcrafted dungeons. What awaits you on this curious journey of self-discovery? The world is yours to solve in A Ranger, a role-puzzling adventure, sliding onto Nintendo Switch this summer. Guide Elaine, a young prince on a journey to liberate 5 nations from the mighty Empire's dominion. Customize your troops, form your strategy, then unleash your army on the opposing Zenoiran forces. Your real-time strategy planning will turn the
Particular
tide of war.
style of game
During
has
battle,
never quite
you may get to
resonated with me.
recruit new
Me neither.
allies, or be
Final
faced
Fantasy
with
Tactics
difficult
was the
decisions.
closest I ever got to liking one of these styles of games, unfortunately.
Atlas and Vanillaware present Unicorn Overlord, launching on Nintendo Switch March 8th. A demo will be available today on Nintendo eShop. Originally released on the Nintendo 3DS system, the first Monster Hunter Stories game returns, now fully voiced and in HD. As a rider, you'll befriend and fight alongside monsters.
You say, can we please get Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask 3D remastered for the Switch already? Please.
No. Because that would be something people would actually spend all their money on. Haven't you figured out yet that Nintendo only wants your money if they're getting it for a third party, like, not third party, but a, Nintendo only wants your money in the form of buying peripherals that they made for one game.
Well, yeah,
At
it's
least
like,
that was the whole Wii thing.
well,
It's not as bad
it's like I
as
remember when
Switch.
I got my 3DS XL, I was just like, all right, dude, I've got my 3DS XL, I've got Ocarina of Time 3D, I'm having a blast with this. Majora's Mask 3D just got announced. All right, in order to properly play it, you'll have to buy the new 3DS.
Unfortunately, that version of Majora's Mask is actually not as good as the original.
Fair enough.
The Ocarina of Time version, on the other hand, is the definitive way to play Ocarina of Time now, and they really need to put that shit on the Switch.
Please.
Across the series are included. Plus, you can browse artwork and listen to music in the newly added museum. Take flight in Monster Hunter Stories. Soaring onto the Nintendo Switch system.
I would give it to them. I would give it to them if, when they finally launch the next Nintendo thing, that was one of their launch titles. I would be like, fair. That's
Both.
That's a good way to sell it.
Like both of them in the same thing, and it's $60.
I don't even care if it's both of them, as long as it's Ocarina of Time.
I'd want both, just because, just so that I could have them.
I'm just
This
never
summer.
going to play that Majora's Mask, like 3D version ever again, because after seeing the comparison side by side of what they fucked up with it, I'm like, I may as well play the
Well,
much
what if
more
they go back
accessible
and-
original Majora's
What
Mask.
if they go back and unfuck it up?
What if? But will they?
Oh,
On a peculiar day,
This is one
Jensen's
announced when I got
mischievous
slightly
mirror
spoiled for
lured
me
Mickey
because somebody was
Mouse
talking
into
about it
his
on
workshop.
Discord earlier.
I heard about this too. Yeah.
Finding the magic paintbrush.
I never played the original, but
creates a mess
people I worked with at the time said it was really good.
and becomes trapped in a magical wasteland inhabited by forgotten and rejected characters.
I remembered, like,
The platforming adventure Epic Mickey returns in a faithful remake of the beloved classic.
I hope they fixed like some of
Explore
the
this
controls of it.
unusual dimension, using the magic brush to shape the world with paint and paint thinner on the path to become an epic hero. Disney Epic Mickey Rebrushed launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Next, please take a look at this.
Ooh.
I'm afraid Tokyo experienced its own peculiar occurrence while you were away. I'll be counting on you to gather more intel on the matter.
I suspect it to be traveling back and forth between Tokyo and the Netherworld.
This place is definitely dangerous. And that's about all we know right now.
Look
I know
out!
Chad will be happy about this.
Who are you?
Now let's kill this thing.
And so we have found it. The key to the resurrection.
So what? This is where you prove you can fight? You think you can just fly in and be a hero?
If it wasn't for you, my brother would never have been dragged into this war. You're not alone. If you want revenge, Then I'll help you get it.
Allow me to remind you how you were wronged by this world.
Like a DLC?
I tried SMP5 and it just wasn't my thing.
Yeah, Chad liked it a lot.
Enter or return to this ravaged wasteland and experience an untold story on your adventure. Let's take a look at some more headlines. Get ready to unite and fight in these Nintendo Switch games. Fight in iconic battles from across the Star Wars galaxy in this collection of 2 classic games. Up to 64 players
Have those
can
on
strike
Steam
back
too.
against familiar
I do
faces
too.
in massive online battles. This collection includes additional playable characters such as Kit Fisto and additional maps like Jabba's Palace. Plus, battle as your favorite heroes or villains in Hero Assault. Play as Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, and more on maps including Death Star and Naboo. Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection launches on the Nintendo Switch system March 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Come on, it's a snow day. Come on, Butters, let's go, Stan. Snow day, everyone.
Welcome to South Park. As the new kid,
All right, you're on now, new kid.
join Cartman, Stan, and the rest of the gang to save the town in this co-op action game.
Oh,
Choose
wow.
from a wide
Yeah.
range of iconic South Park items and cosmetics to customize your character however you'd like. Once you're set, it's time for battle. Take on an avalanche of enemy factions in solo play or online co-op with up to 3 friends. Grab your gang and head into the fray in South Park Snow Day. Launching on Nintendo Switch March 26th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
It's a snow day, dude.
It's
Also,
one of those things where I'm like, that could be really fun. Probably gonna wait and see what people say about it.
well, THQ Nordic, ever since I know that it was Obsidian that did South Park: The Stick of Truth, and then I think THQ Nordic took over for The Fractured But Whole, and now we have this, and I'm hoping that it continue, because that's the thing, the gameplay for each one has changed up every time, has changed up with each game, and I like that to a certain degree. And if this turns into like a platformer beat 'em up, I'm for it. I'm all for it. Plus, Stan's the bad guy. That's actually pretty interesting.
Sharpen your steel for the latest entry in the Sword Art Online series.
Oh, no.
When the virtual world goes haywire,
Parents.
past
Damn
and
it,
present
Kirito,
alike.
what'd you do this time?
Alongside former adversaries and fallen allies, it's up to you to save the world. Experience a whole new single-player story, or take the battle online with up to 20 players in co-op play.
20
Sword
players?
Art Online
Jesus.
Fractured Daydream launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Break, build, and battle your ultimate Gundam in Gundam Breaker 4. Choose from over 250 base kits. Combine and customize their parts to build your very own mobile suit model, known as Gunpla. Then put your creation to the test in a variety of combat missions. By defeating enemies and acquiring new parts, you can equip more abilities to craft the
I'll
ultimate
take things
Gunpla.
I don't actually need a
Plus,
video
you can
game
show
for
off your builds and
500.
snap pics in the new diorama mode.
Still, I mean, that
Prepare for
could be
battle
pretty cool.
when Gundam Breaker 4 launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Let's get
They're
down
like, build your very own Gundam model, and I'm just like, I've done that a bunch of times actually already without a video game.
In real life, yeah.
Which they don't actually fight, but yeah, the combat didn't look that impressive either.
Yeah.
Do Monkey Business.
Uh-oh.
The newest entry in the Super Monkey Ball series
Never
rolls
got
onto
into Monkey
Nintendo
Ball,
Switch.
It was fun, dude.
Over 200 brand new stages await with optional motion controls. Using the new Spin Dash move, you can blast over obstacles and create shortcuts to victory. Have a ball with friends and family in
Four-player
four-player
co-op.
local co-op. And to 16 players can battle online as they tilt their way to be the top banana. Be the
In other
first to the
words,
finish line in race mode.
small scale Fall Guys.
Grab the falling bananas in Banana Hunt. Team up to take down robots in Robot Smash and more. Get ready to roll, tilt, dash, and party in one appealing adventure when Super Monkey Ball Banana
saw what you
Rumble
did there, and
launches
I don't
exclusively on the Nintendo Switch system June 25th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Get ready for a good time. It's liquidy.
No.
It's
No.
solidy. It's
I'm never
goo.
fucking playing this game ever again. It
Stretch
can
it,
suck my
shape it,
butt.
and use
Fuck
it to
this
build
game.
strategic-
This game is a fucking bullshit asshole.
Ass.
So imagine Bridge Constructor
ass.
Portal, but physics don't properly apply to anything, so nothing fucking works the way you think it's going to. It's goddamn infuriating.
Sounds that way.
I have it on Steam, and I put it in the folder never to be returned to my library again.
strategic structures.
Fuck this game.
In this physics-based
Fuck
puzzler,
this game
you can
entirely.
build towers, bridges, and even whatever this is. Your goal is to guide as much goo as possible into a vast global pipe distribution network. But where do the pipes lead? Certainly nowhere sinister. Put your imagination to the test as you build, splash, explode, destroy, fly, and roll your goo to the goal. You'll encounter different types of goo balls with unique properties, including explosive goo, jelly goo, and more. Plus, exclusive to the
How
Nintendo
about
Switch
goo that
version,
actually
you can
obeys the
build with
laws
up to
of
3
physics?
buds in local co-op play. World of Goo 2 launches as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch.
Well, I mean, here's
May
the thing: is I
23rd.
guess it probably technically involves the laws of physics, but imagine trying to build a goddamn bridge out of goo.
Sounds hard.
Doesn't exactly work out.
Fair enough.
Like, you can do like the proper like architectural like supports and shit, but it still
Yeah.
bends and eventually goes.
Build a life transcending time. Craft your story 1,000 years in the making in a brand new fantasy life game. This once thriving island in the seas of Rivera now stands deserted. Travel to the island's past to gather resources, then use them to restore the island in the present. You'll start out by assuming one of many different roles called lives. Why not become a miner to collect ore?
Or what?
How about a
Looks like a
magician to
game I
take
would have
down
played
monsters?
for free until they tried to
Or
charge
even
me
a
for more
carpenter to
time to
craft
play.
furniture.
on
You can
something.
swap
Yeah.
between these lives and many more as you rebuild the island. As
Either
you
that or
travel through
like
time,
Animal Crossing, but with maybe a little bit of combat.
Yeah. That's what I see.
you'll
Either
gradually
way, it doesn't
uncover
really appeal
truths
to me
about
that
your
much.
new island
Me
home.
neither.
Additionally, up to 4 players can journey together online. Invite friends to the island and set off to discover the secrets that lie in store. This life is yours to live in. Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time. Launching on Nintendo Switch October 10th.
Don't let
It's
them
time
fool you,
to
by the
hunt
way. All
for,
girls will steal your time. I'm just kidding.
Ouch.
Trash?
The world these days is dark and mean. Even the water tastes unclean.
Need I remind you all how threatening the ocean is outside this reef?
Scour the depths of a polluted undersea world in this Souls-like adventure.
I recently had my shell taken away.
If you can go get that treasure they're jawing about, I'll gladly trade your shell for it.
Protect yourself with whatever you can find, from cans to cardboard, during your hunt to reclaim your prized shell.
It would appear the hunt is on, I say.
I've been working my butt off trying to get my old life back.
But you'll run into a few crabby predators along the way.
Perhaps we can work out a deal, little hermit.
That treasure's as good as mine.
Use over 60 ability-granting shells and harness powerful umami magic to take down enemies in frenetic
Umami
deep-sea combat. What other threats lie in the ocean depths? As they say, one crab's trash is another crab's treasure. Launching on Nintendo Switch April 25th.
What are you looking up?
That's what I thought.
What? He's looking through stuff. Well?
Hermit crabs aren't really water-dwelling crabs, for the most part. they can go in water, but like they can't just chill in the ocean like these hermit crabs are.
These Nintendo Switch games will have you dashing, dropping, and drilling. Join Penny and Yo-Yo in a brand new 3D platforming adventure from the team that brought you Sonic Mania. Dash, swing, ride, and master the cosmic string in over 40 levels across 11 vibrant worlds, all while outrunning a massive penguin army and a colorful cast of bosses. Feast on power-ups to activate transformations. Help out the denizens during your acrobatic escapades.
Look at how ugly
Put your
that
tricks
background
to the
looks.
test in a time attack mode. Hope you're ready to yo, because Penny's big breakaway launches on Nintendo Switch today. Local two-player battles are coming as paid DLC to the fruit matching phenomenon, Suika Game. Choose from 3
I've heard
modes:
about this.
original, time limit, and attack.
Suika Game.
Aim for a higher score than your opponent in original mode. Make split-second decisions against the clock in time limit mode. And overwhelm your opponent with bunches of fruit in attack mode. Plus, online multiplayer will be added to the DLC in the future. Get battling when this paid DLC for Suika Game drops onto the Nintendo Switch system today. A bundle of the game and DLC is also available today. Gear up for some thrilling drilling in the 2D action platformer Pepper Grinder. Burrow through terrain. Pulverize enemies in your way. And ride on gnarly vehicles to recover your missing fortune.
Also, did you see?
This actually looks kind of dope.
You see what was driving the narwhals? Narwhals driving big ass dump trucks.
Apparently.
Gnarly vehicles to recover your missing fortune. Pepper
They are
Grinder
giving
throws
no
its way onto
fucks.
Nintendo Switch March 28th. A demo will be available today on Nintendo eShop.
Pepper Grinder.
Yeah, to be honest, that looks like something I would play.
Well, it's very reminiscent of Celeste with drilling.
There's some other games like in a similar style to that I've seen too. Like part of it reminds me of Will-O-the-Wisps, Ori.
Yeah.
You get kind of a burrowing type move where you can kind of push and fly out and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, so that's kind of what the main mechanic reminds me of. But yeah, it looks like something I would play. I like the art style of it and everything.
Be up for a fusion of solitaire and horse racing in this remastered version of Pocket Card Jockey. Take cards to create a sequence of numbers and build up power during a race. Check the positions of other horses, spend power to move around the course, and grab special cards to gain the upper hoof.
Upper hoof?
Win events to get new horses, then breed them to raise the next generation of ideal steeds. You can even race online against other players. It's off to the races in Pocket Card Jockey Ride On, launching on Nintendo Switch today.
Yeah, it's definitely not my thing either. Oh god, that looks awful.
Terrible.
Oh. Stop porting games from generations you can't port to the Switch. I've heard Pentamen's pretty good. It's an Obsidian game.
That almost wraps up this Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. But before we go, we have 2 more announcements to share. First, please take a look at this.
Oh.
Wait.
Okay.
Really? Is it? Is it what I think it is? Nope.
Oh, it's the collection. It's the rare collection. Yeah, Blast Core is a super underrated game, dude. Love that game
These
so
games
much.
are available today.
When I saw Rare, I was like, Perfect Dark?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But no. Sad.
Nintendo Switch Online or Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack membership. Next is our last announcement. Please take a look.
Starting off promising.
It's gonna show me a shark, isn't it?
Endless Ocean. Luminous.
A mysterious underwater world is yours to explore in an all-new Endless Ocean game. Welcome to the Veiled Sea, a location known to very few people. This unexplored region changes with each dive, offering new things to discover. Up to 30 players online can plunge into the ocean's depths together. Share your discoveries with other divers and exchange a friendly greeting while freely exploring the vast ocean.
Oh, yeah.
It's the only kind of shark I'm cool with.
500 different species of marine life to encounter. Some of them are creatures thought to be extinct.
A mosasaurus?
And others may be mythical.
A marlin, a dolphin, a giant squid. Shark!
What will you find on your undersea journey? Endless Ocean Luminous launches on the Nintendo Switch system May 2nd. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I think I'm gonna take a pass on that one as well.
Yeah, I bet you.
We hope you're looking forward to exploring the vast ocean on Nintendo Switch. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, so here's the thing too, is this was just a partner showcase.
Yeah.
So literally nothing first party at all for this.
Now, whenever they decide to show something first party, it'll be interesting. Okay. So yeah, there you go. That was the Nintendo Showcase, and some interesting things, But
so, thank you, Nintendo Showcase, for giving me a game to put on my Steam wish list.
Pepper Grinder. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, it is third-party stuff, after all.
Yeah.
So...
I'm like, it's on Steam, so why would I get it on Switch?
Fair enough. So, all right. There you go, everyone. That was the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Hopefully we'll get some announcements for several things here in the next few months. Maybe something about the new Metroid Prime 4, or maybe something along the lines of when the new
Switch,
when the next
it's gonna be
console from Nintendo is going to be.
Everybody's saying Switch 2, and I mean, I guess that's fair since it's been one of their highest selling consoles, but so was the Wii, and the Wii U didn't work out that well, so they might not try to do something like that again, you know?
Yeah, because if they call it the working title for it right now is the NX, and I know that I remember when Nintendo was
Nintendo Next would be an interesting name, I guess.
But for me, I remember when the Wii was originally called the Revolution. Wii Revolution, which
GameCube was Dolphin.
Yep.
Project Dolphin, so that's why the emulators for GameCube are called Dolphin now.
There you are. Also, the fact that the little processor chip inside of the GameCube has a dolphin emblem on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, people have tore them down and been like, "Hey, that's a dolphin." Anywho.
Yeah, to be honest, out of all of that, I think Pepper Grinder and maybe South Park are probably the two.
South Park Snow Day, yeah.
Interesting to me. If I had played Epic Mickey before, I might be a little excited for Rebrush, but I haven't played it before, so maybe I'll take this opportunity to finally play it, though. I don't know.
I personally am interested in Snow Day and also Pepper Grinder, but I'm also interested in the Contra Operation Galuga, which basically seems to be a rebranding and rebuilding of the first game with extra stuff. And then, of course, the Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection. But, again, where I already own all those on Steam, it's like, what's the point of getting it? But
I mean, if I took my Switch with me more often to play stuff out, then I would maybe get a hold of some of these just to be able to do that. But I don't really take my Switch out with me like once every 3 months, usually when I go to a doctor's appointment or something.
Yeah, true. Well, all right. Anyway, what did you all think? What games are you all excited about? Feel free to let us know in the comments down below. And until next time, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
Y'all be good people. Take care. Peace.